Hello, good afternoon everyone and welcome back to SISYA Class YouTube channel. Today we'll be continuing our JEE Maths Foundation series with the chapter Progressions. Okay, it is an important and an easy scoring chapter in your JEE main syllabus as well as advanced syllabus, right? So let me introduce myself. I am Pawan Yashwant, a graduate in Bachelor's in Technology from Geetham Institute of Technology, Visakhapatnam. I have 5+ years of experience and I have taught over 50,000 plus students. A progression is nothing but it's a sequence of numbers where the relative difference there is a relative difference between the consecutive terms. Let me give you an example. If you see a sequence like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 6, 10. If you see the common difference or the difference 1, 1 and here you have 1. In this you have, sorry, let me take this as 4 also, 2, 2, 2, 2. We have mainly 3 types of progressions: AP, GP and HP, arithmetic, geometric and harmonic. Let us see what arithmetic progression is. It is a sequence of numbers where the difference between any two consecutive terms in the entire sequence is always constant. Example is this 1, 2, 3, 4. If you see the difference between two consecutive terms, it's always a constant. And here we call A as the first term, N is the number of terms, and D is the common difference. These are 3 important terms that we will be using in this lesson, right? If you can see, this is how a sequence is represented in terms of A and D. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on. This is the last term. If you have to find a term, assuming if you want to find a 21st term from the beginning, you would be using the formula A21 is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. Using this formula, you could find any number in the sequence. Now coming to this condition. In AP, we have this condition which is 2B is equals to A plus C. We can take any example. We can take this example. We can say that 2 into 2 is equals to 1 plus 3. 4 is equals to 4. So this condition is important while solving sums in arithmetic progression. Coming to sum of n terms of arithmetic progression. You have a set of numbers 1, 2 and so on. If you want to find the sum of all of these numbers, we have a formula that is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. You will be using this. It's an important formula. And then middle term in arithmetic progression. Assuming you have even number of terms or odd number of terms, in order to find the middle term, we have a formula. We have 2 formulas actually. First is, if n is odd, we will be using n plus 1 by 2. If it's even, we will be using n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1. Because if you are odd sequence, you would have only one middle term. If it's an even sequence, you would have 2 middle terms, right? Come on, let's go on. Coming to geometric progression. It's a type of sequence where each succeeding term is produced by multiplying each preceding term by a fixed number. Let's take an example. Let us take 1, right? The second number would be 1 into, you saw, succeeding term is produced by multiplying each preceding term by a fixed number. Let me take the fixed number as 2. Now, it would follow on 2 square and so on. That is the form AR square and so on. This would be 1, 2, 4 and so on, right? In this, the nth term or any term that you want to find is given by the formula an is equals to ar power n minus 1. This is an important formula that we'll be using to find sums. And let me tell you, in some questions they might be asking you to find the term from the last. If they have given you a number, they have given the last term, assuming the last term, you have to just reverse the formula and take this as the first term, okay, for AP and GP. If A, B, C are in GP, then we have this condition, B square is equals to A plus C. You can see in this 2 square is equals to 1 into 4. 4 is equals to 4, right? Okay. Now, hello, hi. Sum of n terms of GP. We have in AP the formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Coming to GP, we have the formula a into r power n. Let me tell you, r is nothing but common ratio. How do you get common ratio? By dividing the succeeding term by the preceding term. AR by A. That's equals to R. You'll get the common ratio. And the sum of n terms of a GP is given by A into R power n minus 1 by R minus 1. If R is not equals to 1 and R is greater than 1. You can also find the sum of infinite terms of GP using this formula, and it is only valid when mod R is less than 1. The formula is given by A by 1 minus R. Let's continue. If take three terms A, B, C, right? If they are in GP, then the combination plus or minus A plus or minus B, B plus or minus C, C plus or minus D, and so on will also be in GP. Now coming to assuming terms. This is an important thing to learn in AP and GP. If they have given you some terms and if they have given you to find some terms, you have to assume in the form. If they told you to assume three terms, assume them in A minus D, A plus D. You can also assume A plus D or A plus 2D, but prefer this form. If it's four terms, we would be using A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D. Coming to five terms, we would be using A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 2D. This also exists for GP. We will be seeing it. Assuming terms in GP. If you have three terms, assume them as A by R, AR. If you have four terms, assume them as A by 3R, A by R, AR cube. If there are five terms, assume them as A by 2R, A by R, AR and AR square. Yeah. And we have relationships between AM, GM and HM. This is an important thing. Just remember it. AM is always greater than GM is always greater than HM. AM is greater than HM in all cases except, let me write GM in all cases except if both the terms in AM and GM are same. Only if the terms in both the AM and GM sequence are same. Coming to harmonic progression. Harmonic progression is defined as the sequence of numbers which is determined by taking the reciprocals of the arithmetic progression that does not have 0. Right? So let me tell you. In this, we have nth term. What we learned in nth term for AP? N is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. For this will be inverse. It will be A plus 1 by A plus n minus 1 into D. Even harmonic progression has a sequence or a equation, that is B is equals to 2AC by A plus C. Right? Come on, let's solve some previous year questions. The first question is from JEE 2025. Right? Let An be the nth term of an AP if Sn is equals to sum of n terms is equals to 700 and A6 or 6th term is equals to 7 and sum of 7 terms is 7, then An is equals to, we need to find An, right? An is equals to, we need to find, we do not know A, D, N, right? Let us solve, let's try finding them first. Right? Let us take this equation. An is A6 is equals to 6. A6 is equals to 7. 7 is equals to A plus n minus 1, which is 5 minus 1. 6 minus 1, that is 5D. Okay? Assume this as first equation. Right? Second is S7. Sum of 7 terms is 7. 7 is equals to, Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. N by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1, which is 6d. Right? If you cross multiply it, what will it be? 7 by 7, 1, 2 into 1, 2. 2 is equals to 2a plus 6d. This is a common, you have 2 as common, just remove it. 1 is equals to a plus 3d. Okay? Now let us solve equation 1 and equation 2. Let us subtract 2 minus 1, we will be having 7 is equals to a plus 5d. A plus 5d, and 1 is equals to a plus 3d. Right? Subtract it. You will be getting 7 minus 1, 6 is equals to 2d. Therefore, d is equals to 3. Okay, we have value of d which is 3. Now, let us try solving. Now, let us put this equation in equation 2. 1 is equals to a plus 3 into 3. From 1, let me write, this is from 1. What will be getting a? A would be 1 minus 9. A is equals to minus 8. Hope you understand till now. Right. Let's continue. Now, what did they ask? We have a, we have d. Let us try finding n. Let us try finding n. How can we find n? We have one more equation to solve, which is sum of n terms. We have sum of n terms. Sn is equals to 700, right? Sn is equals to 700. 700 is equals to n by 2 into 2a. How much we have a? We have a as minus 8 plus n minus 1 into d. How much we have d? We have 3. Right? This would, if you go to that side, it will be 1400 is equals to n into minus 16 to just 16 plus 3n minus 3. Right? Now let us open the bracket. 1400 is equals to, if you add, it will be 19 minus 19. Okay, yeah, 3n square minus 19n, and yeah, that's it, 3n square minus 19n. Let us bring this to the other side. 3n square minus 19n minus 1400 is equals to 0. You can try finding factors by any method. Let us try finding it by using the quadratic formula, which is minus b plus or minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Right? Let us try finding this. This should be minus of minus 19 plus or minus root over b square. 19 square is 361 minus of minus 4ac. Minus into minus plus. This should be plus 4 into 3 into 1400. Right? By 2 into 3, 6. This should be plus 19 plus or minus root over. This is 42 into 4, 8, 16, 361 plus 16, 8, yeah, by 6. Let us add 361 to this. 1, 6, 11, at 7 and 1. Yeah, 19 plus or minus root over 17161 by 6. If you can see, we will consider only the positive case because the terms can't be negative, right? We will be consider only the positive case, and the root of this number would be 131. We would be getting 19 plus 131 by 6, which is 150 by 6. That is equals to 25. Okay, we found out n. What is he asking? He is asking a power n. That is a power, let me change, a power 25. That's equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. We will be getting a. What is the value of a we have? We have a as minus 8 plus 24 into, how much we have d? D we have 3. So we'll be getting 24, 3, 12, 70, that's equals to 64, right? So the value of AN or A25 is 64. Let me recap you. So we have 3 unknowns. We are solving the 3 unknowns to find what he has asked. He has asked what is AN equal to. We found the value of N to be 25. We chose the 2 equations, equation 1 and equation 2. We found out the value of A and D. Then we substituted that value in this, where we found out a quadratic equation and we solved it using the quadratic formula. And when we got the N, we substituted its value. Now, second question, it's from JEE 2025. If the sum of second, fourth and sixth terms of GP of positive terms is 21 and the sum of its 8th, 10th, 12th is 15,309, then the sum of its first 9 is asking you S9. Okay, let us see his condition. If the sum of second, what is the second term? Second term is A power R, right, plus AR power 3 plus AR power 5 is equals to 21. Now, sum of its 8th, 10th and 12th. 8th would be AR power 7 plus AR power 9 plus AR power 11 is equals to 15309. Okay, let us take common from 1 of 1 and R, sorry, A and R. You can see A as common in every term. Let us take common and let us take AR as common. AR into 1 plus A is common, right? It should be R square plus R power 4 is equals to 21. Hope you understood till here. From this equation, we'll take common as AR power 7. AR power 7 into 1 plus R square, because 7, 2, it will be 9 plus R power 4 is equals to 15309. If you can see, both the terms or the terms inside the bracket are common. If we divide them, we'll be getting 1. So let us divide 2 by 1. We'll be getting okay, AR 7, 1 plus R square plus R power 4 is equals to 15309. If we divide it, AR into 1 plus R square plus R power 4 by 21. Right? You can cancel this out. You would be getting R power 6 is equals to, this is 3 5s are 1s are 0s are 3s are, this should be 7, this should be 7 1s are 7 7s are is 49, 7 2s are is 14, you will be getting 9, 7 9 is 63. R power 6 is equals to 729. So R would be root to the power, so the 6th root of 729. That should be 3. Hope you understood till here. What we have done, we used the both equations to find the value of R. We removed the common thing AR and AR power 7. So we got the same equations on both the sides. Now we have asked that sum of its first 9 terms. A into R power n minus 1 by R minus 1. This is the formula of SN formula, sum of 9 terms. We have A. Do we have A? Okay, we do not have A. Let us try finding out the value of A from this equation. Okay, let us keep this aside. Let us change. Now, AR plus AR cube plus AR power 5 is equals to 21. Let us take A as common. This should be 3 plus 3 cube is 327 plus 3 power 5, right? 3 power 5, am I right? Right. 3 power 5 is nothing but 9 9 81, so 81 into 3, 243. So A into 273 is equals to 21. So A would be 21 by 273. You can cancel this. 3 7s are 3, 91s are. This should be 9 7 1s are 7 1s are 7, 7 3s are 21. Now let us apply S of sum of n terms. Okay, there should be A's 1 by 13 into 2 by r power n 3 power 9 minus 1. Hope you understood this, right? We'll find the 3 power 3. 27 into 27 would be 729 into 3. 27, 8, 21. This should be 2186 by 26. If we cancel this out, we'd be getting around, 2 1s, 3s, 1, 0, 9 and 3. This is 757. Right? We found out the value. We found out the value of a power r. So we found out the value of r. With that, we have found out the value of a, which is 1 by 3, and finally substituted the formula of Sn. Now, let us solve this. In an arithmetic progression, sum of 40 terms is 1030 and sum of 12 terms is 57. And we have asked the a sum of 30 terms minus sum of 40 terms. Hello sir. Okay, let us try solving this. Let us putting the formula. 1030 is equals to n by 2, 40 by 2 is 20 into 2a plus n minus 1, 39d. Okay, let us try opening the brackets. 1030 is equals to 40a plus 39, it will be 780d. Right, it was 780d. Now let us try. Okay, we have got this equation. Let's keep it as 1. Let us take the second equation, which is 57 equals to n by 2. 12 by 2 is 6. 2a plus n minus 1. 12 minus 1 is 11d. Let us try opening the brackets. 57 is equals to 12a plus 66d. How can you cancel this thing? If you multiply this by 3 and if you multiply this by 10, 40 would be 120 and 12 would be 120. We can get the value of d. Let's try solving that. Let's multiply first equation with 3. 0, 9, 0, 3 is equals to 120a plus 780 into 3. 23. Okay, now let's multiply this. 570 is equals to 120 a plus 660 d. Let us try solving this. We'll be cancelling this out. Let me write 2520. 2520 is equals to 2340, 660. 2340 and 660. 0 be getting 866. Yes, you'd be getting 1680 as D. So D would be 2520 by 1680. This should be 2126 by 84, 63 by 42. This should be 321 by 3114. That should be 7 3s and 7 2s. We got the value of D as 3 by 2. D is equals to 3 by 2. Let me tell you what we have done here. We have used the both equations, multiplied with 3 and multiplied with 10 to cancel out, to make A value or the coefficients of A as same. Then we subtracted both the equations, by which we got the value of D. Now let us try substituting the value of D in second equation. D57 is equals to 120A, sorry, 12A plus 66D, 12A plus 66D. We would be getting 57 is equals to 12 plus 12A plus 66 into 3 by 2. 57 is equals to 12A plus, should be 33, we will be getting 99. So we will be getting negative value, 99 by 57, should be 2, 5 minus 4, 42 by 12, minus of 42 by 12 is equals to A. That should be 2 6 ja, 2 21 ja, 3 2 ja, 3 7 ja. Minus 7 by 2 would be your value of A. Okay, we got the value of A and we got the value of D. Okay, sir. Now, what we asked to find out the value of S30 minus S10. S30 would be, S30 is equals to n by 2. 30 by 2 is 15, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, let us write 2A plus n minus 1 would be 29D. So let us not open the brackets right now, it will be messy to solve. So let us open the brackets when we have only two terms, which would be A and D. So S30 is, the value of S30 is this, and the value of S10. S10 is equals to n by 2, 10 by 2, which would be 5, 2A plus 9D. Right? We have two equations and let us solve this. They have asked us to subtract the value of S30 minus S10. So 30A plus 29 into 15. 5 2 are 10 plus 4, 14. We have 29. 5, oh sorry, we have 1 and 3, 5, 6. 635 D, right? Minus, just a second, 29, 5, 45, 40, 29, 5, 4, 13, 3, 4. Okay, sorry, this is 4. 9 plus 4 is 13, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. We have 435. Now, let us subtract this value. Now, this would be 10A minus, sorry, plus 45D. Right? 5 into 2 is 10 and 5 into 9 is 45. So, 30A plus 435D minus 10A minus 45D. So, this should be 20A plus 43 minus 435 minus 45, 0, this should be 9, 390D. Let us put the values now. 20 into minus 7 by 2 plus 390 into 3 by 2. We have, yeah, this should be 10 and minus 70 plus, should be 1 9 85, 195 into 3. Five, 585. So the final value which we'll be getting is 515. So what we have done in this question is we used S40 and S12 to remove the value of D by multiplying both the equations with 3 and the other one with 10, with which we got the value of D. By using D, we found out the value of A, and using the value of A, we finally found out the value of S30 minus S10, which is 515. Hello, sir. Now, this is a JEE 2024 question we have. Let second, 8th and 44th terms of a non-constant AP be respectively the first, second, third terms of a GP. This is an important point to remember. If the first term of AP is 1 and the sum of its, then the sum of its 20 terms. We have given the A as 1. They have asked to find out sum of 20 terms. Let us try writing this. A power 2, which is A2 is equals to A plus n minus 1, A plus D. A8 is equals to A plus 7D. And third we have A44 is equals to A plus 43D. Now in this question they have given us that these three terms are first, second and third terms of a GP. Let us check the condition of a GP. Yeah. In GP we have the condition B square is equals to AC, right? Let us try putting up that equation. Yeah, B square is equals to AC. A plus 7D whole square is equals to A plus D into A plus 43D. Let us put the value of A in the later steps. This should be A square plus 49D square plus 14AD is equals to A into A square plus 43AD plus AD plus 43D square. Right? Clear until now? Let us put the values, or let us take the RH side into LH side. We would be cancelling this A square. This should be 49D square minus just a second, 43D square plus 14AD minus 43DAD minus AD, right, is equals to 0. Value of A is 1, right? So let us put it as 1. This should be 6D square minus, we have minus more power, this should be minus 30. 44 minus 44 plus 14, 30D is equals to 0. Let us take 6D as common from this equation. 6D into D minus 5 is equals to 0. From here we can find out the value of D is equals to 5. Right? Right. Now, we are asked to find out the sum of 20 terms, as 20 is equals to n by 2, 10, 2a. Do you know the value of a? Yeah, a is 1 plus n minus 1 is 19, d is 5. This should be 10 into 2 plus 95, right? 95 plus 2 is 97 into 10, 970. Hope you understood this. It's a simple problem. We have used the condition they have given. Important thing, B square is equals to AC. That's the important condition. Next we have, if in a GP of 64 terms, the sum of all terms is 7 times the sum of the odd terms in the GP, then the common ratio, they have asked us to find the value of R. They have told us to find the value of R, right? What you can understand? Sum of odd terms. If there are 64 terms, half of them would be odd and half of them would be even, right? Let us try putting the equation first. So if in a GP, sum of, okay, A plus AR square and until so on is equals to 7 times. Here it's important to remember odd. What is the odd term? 1 is the odd term, right? First term, a plus ar square plus ar cube, ar 5 would be 4 and so on. Until what is the last term that's odd? 63rd term would be odd term. Yeah? Now, what can we do here? If you see, let us apply, what is the condition they have given? Sum of. Both are sum of. Let us try putting the formula for sum. It should be a into r power n minus 1 by r minus 1. Let us try solving this first. This should be a into r power n is what? 64 terms, right? Total of 64 minus 1 by r minus 1. Guys, it's important to see here. If you see, these are alternative terms, right? They have a difference of r square. It's an important thing to remember. So this should be 7 into a into r square. R square is important. Now how many terms are here? As we told, there would be 32 terms. Minus 1 by r square minus 1. Okay. So this should be a into r power 64, a into r power 64 minus 1 by r minus 1 is equals to r. This should be same. The equation would be same. A into r power 7 into a into r power 64 minus 1 by r square minus 1, r square minus 1. We can cancel out the numerators. What we have? If you cross multiply, r square minus 1 is equals to 7 into r minus 1. It is in the form of a square minus b square, right? We'll apply that formula, r plus 1 into r minus 1 is equals to 7 into r minus 1. Got it? Now if we can cancel this, r minus 1, r should be 7 minus 1, that should be 6. You got it, guys? Hope you understood. Well, I hope you all understood the class and thank you for listening. If you need more topics like this, shortcut tips and tricks, we are introducing a SISYA elite batch for the grades 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th, a course completely crafted by the IITians. Now let me tell you why should you start early. If you're starting at 8th class, you'd be having 5 more years in your hand. If you're in 9th, you'd be having 4 more years. When you're in 10th, you'd be having 3 more years, which are plenty. But let me tell you guys, the competition for this exam is extremely high. In 2025, around 13 lakh aspirants appeared or applied for this exam, and out of 13 lakh, 2.5 lakh people went to the advanced level, and merely thousands of them got into the IITs. Starting early would help you build stronger foundation and more concept clearance, which is definitely important for you. And with more and more practice, you would develop a better critical thinking ability, and giving more mocks and mocks and mocks, you would have more feel of the real competition. Hello, Hari. So now you'll ask me who will teach you in this foundation course. The foundation course is completely taught by the IITians themselves. It's important to learn from the IITians because they themselves have cleared the examination and they know the mentality and the mindset required for it. Right? Now you'll ask me about the syllabus. Coming to the syllabus, we'll be covering JEE 11th and 12th syllabus. We'll start from the basics and move ahead to advanced level. Now coming to classroom, the batch will be starting on June 2nd and it will not be on YT or YouTube. The classes will be live on our SISYA Class app, where you'd be able to access number of quizzes and you'll be provided live ranking and continuous progress tracking. Right? Now coming to doubts or how can we support you if you have doubts. We will be providing you with AI 24/7 doubts. This is important because not every student has a particular studying time. Some might like to study in the morning, some might like to study in the evening or midnights, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., etc. For that, we have AI 24/7 doubt help, right? You can ask as many numbers as you want. It does not have any limitations or number of questions you ask. You can upload your doubt in the form of text, image, voice, and etc. And then we'll be providing you with one-on-one mentor session for better clearance. And you can always contact your master teacher if you have more doubts. The waiting time would be around minimum of 2 minutes and a maximum of 7 minutes. And we finally provide you with AI plus mentor collab. This is a support we are providing which is extremely helpful in your preparation journey. Now coming to self-study. How can you self-study? How can we provide you or help you in your self-study? We will be providing with DPP's daily practice problems, worksheets, and digital study material. Coming to testing your knowledge that you have. After your practice, you do not have any doubts. Now comes the testing session. So that we have bi-weekly test and mock test and test series to check your competence. And finally, we have the prizes. For 8th grade, we have 39,999. 9th class, we have 44,999. And 10th class, we have 49,999. Coming to multi-class packages, we have 8th, 9th and 10th for 89,999, 9th and 10th for 65,999 and 10th, 11th and 12th for 2 lakh rupees. Let me tell you, the seats for this course have been completed, they have been filled, and for the remaining, you only have 25% of seats left. Now, until I have a special offer for you, until the JEE Foundation series is live on YouTube, you will be having a special discounted price of for 8th class it will be around 14,999, 9th class it will be around 15,999 and 10th class it will be 16,999. Coming to multi-class packages, we have 8th, 9th and 10th for 39,999, 9th and 10th for 30,999. Hurry up and please book your seat for the SISYA Foundation and Elite batch. You can download the app in the App Store or Google Play Store, and you can please check the link in the description and scan the QR for the app. Hope you like the session. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys.